Geeks, happy Saturday. If you are an astute observer, you would have noticed that all the word nerds are females. And, I'm wearing pink right now, so that's like a girl thing to do, right? And there's an awful lot of books on my shelf that feature girls in flowing dresses staring dramatically into the wind, with a lot of books that have the word love in the title, or feature a strong female character as the lead. Now, if I were a boy, this would be completely different. I would have tons of books with men with a bloody sword on the front, in like armor, you know, ready to go either into battle or have just come from battle. All the books would probably be like blue or something. I'm just making a guess. Like, I've never even seen a boy book before. Do you see how ridiculous this sounds? Like, this, no. I'm here today to tell you that books are not gendered. Imagine that. When people come up to me in the bookstore where I work and say, I'm buying a book for a girl, so like, do you have any girl books here? And I'm like, no, sorry, we only sell snake books. Only snake books. Only for snakes. Just books for snakes. No girls at all whatsoever. Or, oh, I can't get that book for my kid. He's a boy. I also know a lot of boys and men that don't read because they can't find books for them, or they find that the new release of the year is, oh, that's a book for women, like, I don't want to read that. And this genuinely baffles me. Like, why are we focused so much on what is on the cover, and we all know people judge books by their covers, but why are we focused so much on what is feminine and what is masculine when we're buying a book? Like, a book is pages, it's not gendered. I don't understand why, you know, you're not allowed to pick that up because of what genitalia you have. Part of it is the fault of the publishers, because they're the ones that are going to decide how to market your book. And sure, some books are definitely marketed towards a more female or male audience. For example, The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson has this girl looking off into the distance wearing a flowy dress, and the word kiss is in the title, so this is probably some kind of fantasy book that has to do with kissing, and anything romantic is usually pushed towards a female audience. On the opposite hand, Ready Player One by Ernest Cline has that video game feeling that is more targeted towards males, as well as a plainer cover. I am a girl. Does that mean that I can't read this book because it's targeted towards guys, or that a guy can't read this book because it's targeted towards girls? No, that would be ridiculous. There are so many strong female characters and fantastic plot lines that all have to do with a female character, and you're limiting yourself so much by not allowing yourself to read a book like that. Or on the flip side, girls are saying to themselves, well, I'm only marketed these like cutesy little romances, so I can't read that high fantasy because it's not written for girls, like it's written for guys. Some of my favorite books are these high fantasy male-focused books, like Name of the Wind or The Lies of Locke Lamora, and I would have completely missed out if I had said to myself, that's a male writer, and it doesn't have like a pretty girl in a dress on the cover, so I'm just not gonna read it. I also understand there is a little bit of a bias and a stereotype when it comes to seeing people, regardless of gender, reading a book cover that has a girl in a flowy dress or has, you know, two people kissing on the front cover. Like, I get it. I get why you would be embarrassed to read something like that, because that's what society tells us is like not good reading, and we should be reading better things. You know what we all read? Textbooks. We don't gender textbooks. It's stupid to limit your reading and your enjoyment of stories all because it's marketed towards someone that isn't you. You are letting a company dictate what you read, and that's super dumb. Please, if you are someone from a bookstore, or you're a librarian, or you're even younger, you have younger siblings, what have you, spread the word that books are not gendered, because this has to stop. It is an inanimate object that we are putting a sex to and saying that you can't read that because you were born differently. Leave down below your thoughts on this topic. I am very passionate about this. As you can see, I am now sweating. Make sure to tune in on Sunday for our live chat at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, and I will see you guys all there.